The purpose of me writing is that I want it to be read. I want it to be read by as many people as possible. The more the number of people who read your books, it translates into commercial success as well. So to answer your question, whether critical acclaim is important to me or commercial success, the short answer of it is that commercial success is a lot important to me than critical acclaim. If critical acclaim comes with commercial success, great. If it doesn't, then commercial success, a lot more important. I have two and not one favorite authors. The two favorite authors are John Grisham and Jeffrey Archer. John Grisham primarily because he identified a market opportunity, he sensed an opportunity and went after that with complete focus, and today look where he's reached. Jeffrey Archer because of the fluidity of thought, simplicity of language and brilliant storytelling which touches every single common man. With 3 fiction and 1 non-fiction books in this genre over the last 4 years, and about 1 million customers, 1 million readers having read my books thus far, I'm well on my way to achieve what I set out to achieve, which is to emulate John Grisham. What John Grisham did in the field of law, I wanted to emulate in the field of banking and financial services. I think India needs more of people like Library Wala. The reason why I say this is because they inspire people to read a lot more. Read not only in the genres that they are used to reading, but experiment with their reading. They actually motivate people to go and borrow books which they would not have bought from the market. In a sense, to any author, whether he's a budding author, whether it's a new author, or whether it's an established author, in the end analysis, the more the people who read him, the more the number of people who talk about that particular author, the more his books end up selling in the market. And I think that's what Library Wala does. It makes sure that people do away with the commercial aspect of it when they pick up a book. You go to a store, you find a book at 400 rupees, you look at it and keep it back. The same book comes on librarywala.com, you actually go and pick it up and read. I have a message to members of Library Wala who read my book, and another message to members of Library Wala who have not read my book. The first message to guys who have read my book is, folks, you read If God Was a Banker, and most of you have liked it. There's Devil in Pinstripes, and there is The Incredible Banker. So please go ahead and block your next 2 weekends to read these 2 books. On the other hand, my message to the 21,000 other people in Library Wala who haven't read any of my books is, folks, it doesn't cost you anything to borrow my book and read it at librarywala.com. All it needs is 4 hours of dedicated reading time, and trust me, I've taken you on a roller coaster ride which you will enjoy and remember for life. In fact, my next book, titled The Imperfect God, is a story which is not set in the banking industry. The protagonist is a banker, but the story is about 3 generations of a South Indian family. The manuscript is ready, but once The Incredible Banker got released, I have heard a lot from readers like yourself who asked me to not stop writing banking fiction.